we had to come up with ways of raising money to help send our fighters to camps or bring people in. And I thought, okay, well, I'll teach some boxing privates. I have some people interested in private, so I'll take that money and I'll give it to the fighters to go train.
So, but your history in kind of the fight sport of fighting has gone way before the jiu-jitsu stuff with Dante, right? Like, how long have you been doing the boxing to MMA to whatever? Tell us a little background on that stuff.
Yeah, so I started training boxing when I was 10. My dad's was a former professional boxer, and he used to just work out with me at home and teach me boxing. And then when I got a little older, he started taking me to gyms. So I stayed in boxing. I boxed a little in the Marine Corps. I got out. I got some jobs in Vegas as a sparring partner for some guys fighting for titles. And I was going to turn pro, but I just didn't pull the trigger. I came home. Didn't do anything for a long time. And then some guy asked me, because MMA was coming along, he asked me, he heard I had boxed, and he said he needed help with his stand-up. So he invited me into his gym to teach him boxing, and then it just kind of took off from there. I met Dante at a gym that guy owned, and that was like when he was 12 years old, 13 years old maybe.
Okay.
So almost 13 years, 12 years I known him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good. So you've evolved. Like, your gym at one point was, what else was it before it became a pure jiu-jitsu, and now it's evolving even beyond that, right?
Yeah, we went by the name of Bad Dog. We were a boxing MMA gym.
Okay.
So when the gym Dante and I both started out together, I left and started my own gym, and Dante stayed there. But then I just went into boxing and MMA, training and managing fighters. Not really like for classes, but actual fighters.
Okay.
So that's how it kind of went from there.
Interesting. Yeah. So one of the things that's kind of neat about our evolution, or what I'm seeing now, is you're starting to evolve into like, we're getting some boxing classes, and I know you're in charge of that, which puts you back in the middle of everything a little bit more than it was. But what inspired you to get back into that? Because that's kind of a you thing, right? Like, that's kind of a little bit more where you are, right?
Yeah, I kind of got burnt out from training athletes about 4 or 5 years ago, and I don't think I really have trained anyone in 3 years.
Uh-huh.
So I was just getting burnt out. I took a break. Our good buddy Santos Flores kept telling me, come on, come back, teach. And I just didn't have the energy or the want to. And then COVID hit, and we had to come up with ways of raising money to help send our fighters to camps or bring people in. And I thought, okay, well, I'll teach some boxing privates. I have some people interested in private, so I'll take that money and I'll give it to the fighters to go train. And then people just kept asking me, so I said, okay, I'll start teaching classes, and just kind of took off from there.